Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So today, we're actually going to go ahead and rainbow AGL Super Vegeta, who's a unit that came out a few years ago now. Actually, he came out... Super Vegeta came out on September 14th, 2017. I'm doing this video on September 14th, 2019, so he came out exactly 2 years ago on the day I'm recording this and rainbowing this guy. But this guy is actually going to be very, very useful in the new Extreme Z area event. One of the stages is against a tech-type enemy, so that's why I did the video on Android 16 and how useful he could be. This Vegeta will be just as useful in the STR part of the event, which is where you're fighting, the Vegeta and Trunks. So, if you've got this guy, I don't know if I would put orbs into him just for the event. You could probably run him at, 0% or whatever, and he's still going to be good because he will be able to cut down on the damage you're going to take in that event, right? So, I don't really... The Android 16, I would recommend players, maybe before the event, put a little bit of orbs into him, and he could still help you in Dokkan Battlefield. This Vegeta, though, he has aged a bit. He doesn't really fit in as well with the category meta, since his buff is, it is for 3 different typings, but that still leaves 2 typings unaccounted for, right? So, let's go ahead and hop into a few events with Super Vegeta. He's on a lot of teams, but again, I don't know how useful he's going to be on all these teams, so we'll look at him a little bit here. Alright guys, so we're here in an event with our boy Super Vegeta. Now, I'm probably not going to spend too much time, let's see what attacks that he gets here, let's see what attacks that he gets here. Vegeta does have an interesting ability in that he does stack his attack for 9 turns on Super Attack. I believe this Super Vegeta was the first unit that did that, so, he might be able to get up to some decent numbers, but for the most part, Super Vegeta, he's not really... he's not as good as some of these other units have become lately. These other support type units. You think about even the free Goku and Gohan, I think is a far superior unit to this Super Vegeta, right? So, sort of keep these in mind, these things in mind as we, move forward or whatever. So what we'll do is, we'll probably get another turn of Super Vegeta right here. I do want to see what sort of high attack stat Vegeta can get. So we will probably head over to the Vegeta family team, I guess, with LRB Pan. I'll get him his, super attacks for, 9 turns. We'll go ahead and see, what sort of attacks that he can get. And then, of course, we're going to hop into the Extreme Z area event, which, I'm seeing a lot of people are still, having trouble with. A lot of people not having fun in the event, a lot of different things like that. So what we're going to do is we will go ahead and hop in there, and we'll go ahead and go into the Vegeta and Trunks stage, because I did the video on Android 16, right, where he's kind of like the secret weapon for the Goku and Gohan stage. Well, I do think this Vegeta is a secret weapon for the Vegeta and Trunks stage, because, just having these type advantage units in an event like that is so big, because, you eat a super attack, and nearly all of your health is gone. So, with, Super Vegeta, he's gonna block the lion's share of that damage for you. So, that'll be really, really good. So, okay. Let's see what our boy Super Vegeta is able to do on this turn. Well, I was gonna use the exchange mechanic or whatever. It's not a big deal, right? We were just here on the Android/Cell Saga team, too, which, just kind of a team that Super Vegeta can be used on. He, I guess, would be useful for this team because this team is really lacking in support-type units. But, what can I say, right? So, let's see what Vegeta gets to. He's probably going to be at about, 500k, I would imagine, or it's just right around there. Yeah, just a shade under 500k, okay. Alright, now let's go to the Vegeta family team. Alright guys, so here's the rotation on the Vegeta family team. I've had several rotations of Super Vegeta super attacking, so he's got his full 9 stacks. We have the EZA blue Vegeta here. He'll give a little bit of an extra bonus by super attacking first for our boy Super Vegeta. Go ahead and get the super attack Super Vegeta. Let's activate LRB Pan's active skill. Now, again, from what I've noticed, pretty much with any unit, as long as you got another support type unit there, B-Pan would give a bigger buff than if we say we had EZA Rage Trunks here or Bra, I believe. So let's go ahead and see what our boy Super Vegeta can get to. I mean, I think this is going to get to above 1 million because I had an attack set of like 900k or something like that with Blue Vegeta and then Brawl on rotation with Super Vegeta a little earlier. So we'll definitely be over 1 million, 1.15. Not bad. I mean, for a unit that does not have like a start a turn attack buff, right? He just has his support type passive he gives. That's okay. Like, we'll take that. And the other thing too is that Super Vegeta, I guess I should point this out real quick before we finish up here, but Super Vegeta does have ridiculously low attack for a summonable unit. Like, if we go take a look at it, oh, not you. Super Vegeta's attack is like borderline free-to-play level, sort of, right? Well, not many free-to-play units besides EZA ones get above 12k, but like 12,400, that is on the very low end of summonable units at Rainbow level. He has very low attack. But, alright, now let's go ahead and move over to the Extreme Z area, which is really why you would want to Rainbow this guy. I don't really think people need to Rainbow this guy for the Extreme Z area, but if you do have him, maybe get him to 55%, and then that would help out a bit, because that's not too many orbs. And you never know. Eventually, this guy could get an EZA and become very formidable, so it's not like you'd just be wasting supplies. I don't think, you know, I think there's a good chance we could see a lot of random units get EZAs in the future. Alright guys, so here's the team that I used to complete the EZA, the SCR Super Vegeta stage. Well, Super Vegeta and Super Trunks, right? So this is like basically very useful. I mean, one thing to keep in mind, you know, as you guys can see, I do have all these units rainbowed that I will be using. Again, I had the only unit I didn't actually have rainbowed actually going into this was Super Vegeta. I rainbowed Super Vegeta for this, but like, you know, the LR Androids, SCR Android 18, even the Int Android 16, all of those units I did have rainbowed before this event like was even revealed to us, right? So like, you know, Super Vegeta definitely can help out. Okay, good. He's in slot 2. See, like, already we're good. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't know. I just don't understand why people are having so much difficulty with this. Like, maybe we got a lucky rotation, sure, but like, we're gonna be completely fine here. Like, so the LR Androids, they might take a little bit of damage, but they have type advantage. Now, obviously, at this point, both of my Goku and Gohan and Vegeta and Trunks, you know, they're both fully EZ8, so they're ridiculously powerful now. But that's why I feel like maybe people jump into the super stages first, and that is giving them issues. Because, like, if you slowly EZA the units up, they become a lot better, right? So already we're at this point right here. Yeah, actually, let me do this, because I do want to make sure that AGL Orbs is available for Vegeta next turn. But, you know, we're at the point now where Goku and Gohan, they're going to super attack. And not only are they going to stack their defense, but they're also going to lower Trunks' attack. So, like, he's less of a threat. Then Android 18 is also going to lower his attack. So, like, boom, we're going to finish this. And, like, I don't even think we're really going to take that much damage. I mean, I guess if Trunks supered right here, he'd do a little bit, but he didn't. And now Android 18 is going to lower his attack. And, like, boom, there we go. Like, this is done. This is very, very easy. Now, sure, I guess if, you know, oh, that's very good. If you don't have, like, the LR Androids grinded up, like, you know, guess what? You got plenty of time to do it before the event goes away. You know, people, you know, maybe you don't want to do it, but you just go grind them up, you're good to go. Because, like, the LR, if you don't have Cell, right? You don't have Int Cell, which, I mean, as you guys can see, I'm not using my Int Cell for this stage. I'm just using the LR Androids. In the other stage, sure, I do use Int Cell, but, like, you know, you could just use the LR Androids even in that stage as well. Now, they definitely will take a little bit of damage over there, so, like, that maybe then does become a little bit more RNG if, like, you know, they might get caught by a super attack at a certain point. But Int Cell is not needed. A lot of people are claiming that you need Int Cell or you need Yardrat Goku to dominate, you need stuns. None of that is true. You have to put resources into some of these units. Like, I guess that's it. Like, I already had a lot of these guys rainbowed ready to go, right? Whereas I think a lot of people are trying to do this with, like, a lot of these units at, like, maybe 0% in the potential system or something like that. And that could be it. But there we go. Vegeta taking double digits. This is not going to be that bad. You know, what, maybe 30k? 35k? 40? Oh, yeah, 18k. All right. So, yeah. I mean, there you go, guys. This shit just ain't that hard. It's really not. This is not that bad. People were gassing how bad this event was. Sorry, it's not that bad. So now we'll go ahead and have the androids probably finish this off. Or I could have even Gohan or Trunks do it too. Sure, let's go ahead and have Gohan do it with his 500 attacks that he does if you're going against an android/Cell Saga enemy. See, this is the other thing too. Like, as you EZA these units, like the Gohan and the Trunks become super good. Like, really, I think Gohan and Trunks, they got a bigger buff from the EZA than, like, the starting Goku and Vegeta do. So we'll go ahead and let Gohan finish this out. And there we go. We're going to finish this with almost full health. Like, yeah, Trunks basically did no damage to us. So again, Gohan super attacks, and then he's going to do a couple additional attacks. And then, you know, chances are pretty good that you're then going to get another, like, you know, additional from his potential system. But there we go. That's done. Like, I mean, if you guys could just copy these two team builds I used, you're not going to have trouble at all. Like, you're just going to dominate this event. And again, like, the only summonable unit I used is I used the Int Cell in the tech stage, and then I used AGL Super Vegeta. Both of those units are like 4 years old, so, like, you know, definitely some people aren't going to have them, but, you know, we're not exactly using, like, summonable LRs that just dropped or anything like that. We're using, like, bargain bin units. Now, I've also seen people say, oh, Int Cell is a red stone option, but I do not recommend Int Cell with the red stone, because Int Cell is on every banner, right? Whereas, you know, with the red stone, you want to get a unit like Janemba or Gogeta, these units that are barely on banners. They are not on banners often. So, like, those are the units, those Dokkan Fest exclusives are the ones you want to get with the red stone. Definitely do not get Cell with the red stone. Cell is good enough to pick with the red stone, but he's on every banner. And, like, Janemba, you know, Kid Buu, Tech Beerus, you know, these units are not on every banner the way Int Cell is. So it's much better going for them, right? Alright, so this is Immutable Fighter Super Vegeta. His leader skill is AGL, STR, and physical types key 2 and 40% HP attack and defense. I've seen some people use him as a leader for these events, but no, LR androids are going to be a lot better off for you. His super attack is the Final Flash, which does supreme damage and raises attack for 9 turns, which is pretty good. Again, I believe Vegeta was the first unit that raised attack for 9 turns. I remember that being a really big deal when he first came out. His passive skill, Power Brought to Bear, is AGL, STR, and physical types key 2 and 25% attack and defense. Then he also weakens regeneration. This guy would benefit so much from an EZA, because then it could just become all types 2 key, 30% to attack and defense. Bam. That alone is a massive buff to this guy. And then maybe at that point he would give himself maybe like 50% attack and defense at the start of turn, or 60% attack and defense at the start of turn, and he would become a ridiculously good unit, right? But right now, he is a bit limited to only AGL, STR, and physical, right? Not covering int or tech. His links are Golden Warrior, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, Z Fighters, Soul vs. Soul, and Shattering the Limit. So he's got some useful links in there, Super Saiyan, Prodigies, you know, but I guess Z Fighters as well. I really do hope we do get a Z Fighter category, by the way. I would really like to see that. His 12 key multiplier is 135%, which, you know, not the best, but again, he's years old at this point now. And then finally, our boy Super Vegeta is on several different category teams. He's on a lot of teams. So he's on the Pure Saiyan team, but again, you know, definitely not really recommended using him there. He's on Full Power. This guy would be a godsend for the Full Power team if he was all types. He would be so good. Full Power definitely needs a unit, like an all-type support type unit, so he'd be really good over there. He's also here on the Vegeta family team. You're not really going to use him on that team. He's on the Super Saiyan team. He would also be tremendously good if he was an all-type support type unit for the Super Saiyan team. You know, the Super Saiyan team does have that Rage Trunks, but another support type unit would be good for the Super Saiyan team. He is also here on the Rival team, where, again, I mean, they badly need a support type unit as well, so he would definitely be good there. And then finally, he is on the Android/Cell Saga team, and again, this team also badly needs a good support type unit. So, like, half of these teams Vegeta's on, he would become so useful, man, if he got an easy A. Like, for real. A lot of these teams actually could use him as an all-type support type unit rather than just the 3 types, right? Because it is a shame, because there's, you know, a lot of really good units that he would not be buffing. For example, let's say you want to use him on the Super Saiyan category team. He's not going to buff LR Tech Broly, right? So, boom. Let's say you want to use him on the Android/Cell Saga team. He's not going to buff LR Cell. So, you know, you got a lot of instances like that. But this Vegeta is still really good for this new Extreme Z area event. Again, I doubt this is going to be the only Extreme Z area they're ever going to drop, guys. So, you know, do not Baba units. Don't do craziness. Keep orbs and stuff on hand, because they're going to do this again, maybe for, like, the Buu Saga. And, like, you know, at that point, like, a lot of random Buu Saga units might become very, very, you know, good and helpful. Just the way this happened with the Android/Cell Saga Extreme, you know, Z area. So some of these units in here could become very good. Like, I don't know, depending upon what the free-to-play unit would be, what the boss would be, something like this AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku right here could become tremendous, right? Because he gives 3 ki under 99% HP. You know, something like, you know, this Super Saiyan 2 Angel Goku right here could be a beast. Like, there's just a lot of random units in here who, you know, could eventually be very important for, like, another Extreme Z area. And again, I do think we're probably going to move into, like, a significant stretch of time where we're getting a lot of Buu Saga stuff coming up soon. And, you know, there's probably going to be another Extreme Z area related to the Majin Buu Saga. So, you know, we'll kind of see how it goes. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.